Yeah, so babies and sleeping. So yeah, a lot of. I mean, I'm curious about the sleeping situation of other parents and their kids. The whole crying it out thing, yeah, it wasn't attractive to either one of us. Just putting a baby in a room and like for 8 hours, just like leaving them there to sort it out on their own. Not a huge fan, but the goal with this is for him to learn how to go to sleep on his own.
Right.
He's just too big for us to hold and rock the whole time. Like he can't get comfortable on this. So it's and when it works, it's pretty nice. Like he'll go to sleep a couple of minutes, like 10, 15 minutes. Because even
what's the percentage of works versus doesn't work at the moment?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, it eventually works. Right? Like
as does everything.
It's just the duration of him crying.
Yeah, but you know, like quickly versus eldest is taking a really long time.
I'd say it is about 60-40. I'd say 60 with him going to sleep rather quickly. And by that I mean like around 20 minutes and then 40 if he's in there for like an hour. But even today we put him down for a nap. And we do the same thing for nap. And he didn't go to sleep, but he didn't cry either. He just chilled in his crib, playing with his toy and throwing the pillow around for like close to an hour, like by himself. Like,
I just had this vision of Tony like throwing the pillow catch.
It's like the greatest.
I will say too. Yeah, I will say too. 60-40 is about my ratio as an adult. Of like, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. What's yours?
I am about 100% on going to sleep when I'm trying to go to sleep, but I do have my own cool down routine, right? Like I'll either read on my phone or like play a game or something. I'll just do that until I feel sleepy, which you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to.
Yes, that's what they say.
My phone has a little blue light thing. It's supposed to not be as bad. What about you,
maybe Tony needs his activity.
A cool down. Yeah. And that's something we're also introducing. We've been reading to him more. We both kind of read him a book before he goes to bed, and mom will sit with him for a little longer while the lights are out. You know, it's a cool down.
Yeah, no, I generally sleep when I lay down to sleep is, you know, very little tossing and turning. It's like it's time to take this on in. But I have that routine. I, you know, do certain things before I go on out. Yeah. But I mean, I'd also like somebody to rock me to sleep too. I mean, if that were possible as an adult, you just sit there. So I get where babies are coming from, man. I ain't mad at.
That's true. If there was just like a really large person you can climb into the arms of, and like, hey man, can you just do this for like 10 minutes and then put me in bed?
A little rocking service.
And every now and then you'll need a little bit more, you know.
Every now and then, you know, 60-40, you'll need to go longer. If there was someone who was like Shaq size and they offered that as a service, I wonder if people would buy it.
They'll be a millionaire. They'll have back to back.
Like this, 10 to 15 minutes.
I'm surprised we haven't developed beds that do that for adults, like just a gentle, like, you know, you got your lift your head, feet, vibrate. What about a side to side? Yeah. What about I don't know, must have, I'm sure somebody thought of it. There must be some limitation, some what's that word, physics or something involved in it. It's just at a certain size of a bed. So you just
Tiny, that just sounds like a hammock.
It sounds like a bed hammock.
Yeah, you're right. But firm, just not, and easy to get in and out of. You know, a hammock is like a death trap. In that thing.
That's the evolution of a hammock. I would imagine is like, you know what might work if you're willing to get a little engineering into it. If you hang your bed from the ceiling. Like
and swing,
and then when you climb in, the problem is getting it to stop. That's it's not going to stop the whole time. If you roll at all, it's going to start moving again.
Just move you. Yeah. With some safety.
If you go to bed a little nauseous, you know, that's not good.
Yeah, you're right.
But hey, that I think that could work. Suspended from the ceiling.
Or on a cruise ship. That's good sleep too. Like that gentle rock of the wave. So basically, if you just sell your house and purchase a lifetime of cruises, and you just sleep
and that's
on,
how you
on
sleep.
the water. That's how you do it.
That's
it.
I mean, you could live on. You'd need some sort of income, but you could live on a cruise ship. Just cruise to cruise, tying them together.
Yeah. You can work on a cruise ship. So
work from the cruise
work
ship.
is the. If you work on the cruise ship,
Yeah, that's true.
Great job there.
Maybe you're a writer or something. You could just. Is that the plot to Murder, She Wrote? I've never watched the show.
No, I don't think she traveled.
Land. That's gotta be
when she was on land. Angela Lansbury. She was not on water. They're just cruising around solving murders. It was a long time. We need to get to the police station. That'll be about 3 days. In the meantime, let's
solve it ourselves.
Again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she got 3 days to solve the murder, or 7, or 14, just depending on how far we're cruising.
or 7 or 14 to solve a murder. This depends on the length of the cruise.
Just the length of the cruise.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I never watched the show, so I don't know. I should watch it at some point. I should. It's a couple episodes. Why not?
Why not?
It's an American classic, right?
Cultural reference.
I remember.
I don't know who the comedian was many years ago when the show was popular. He's like, Murder, She Wrote. How about Murder, She Created? It's like every time she shows up, somebody dies. I mean, it was delivered. Yeah, it was funny in the 80s. I'm sorry.
I think I have seen that joke or some version of that joke. But yeah, I completely agree. It's how come you're always here, lady? How come you have all the answers every time, lady? Let's put her away for a while and see what happens with the city.
Oh gosh, yeah, man. And that's that.
Boom. But yeah, so that's what we're doing with the kid. We're sleeping, sleep training sort of thing. Hoping he'll be more independent.
Good.
But anyway, this is a Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. I should have had some music or something prepared, man.
I know, man.
I don't know where John is.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play something at random. Hope it's not too loud. There we go. Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. H-Town.
Is that an alarm? Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's what you call music?
No, the beginning. I was like, it sounded a little Public Enemy-ish, but then it kept going, and I was like, okay. I should have waited until the verse.
You gotta wait for the beat to drop. We're a crew out of Houston, Texas, called Can't Tell Us Nothing Improv Group. We just kind of chat and discuss whatever's on our mind, whatever's happening. Sometimes we jump into improv scenes if we're feeling so inspired. But yeah, if you're hanging out with us, whether it's live or you listen to this later, welcome. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, I actually did not bring, because I got so wrapped up in the whole sleep training thing, I did not bring much of an agenda today. Actually, you know what?
Yes.
There is something that has been, I told Amici about this a little while ago. There is something that has been a mild obsession of mine.
Yes.
I'm trying to think if I want to get into how I want to approach this thing.
Do
you, Tandy, what streaming services do you have?
Oh, Hulu.
Okay.
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Apple, right? We got Apple TV.
Ooh.
I got Disney and HBO Max.
Pretty good selection. I did
Mhm.
not hear Peacock in that one, which is
No.
one that which is one that I have.
Okay.
And every once in a while we'll throw on a movie for either us or the kid.
Mhm.
When one of his movies finishes, sometimes they'll show little previews of other movies they have on their service, right? Little trailers. And there was this one trailer on there. I'm gonna try to pull that up too. That looked horrible. It was a little 3D movie that looked like complete trash.
Mhm.
And I was like, what is the story with this? Why is it here? Why are you showing it to me? Why does Peacock think this is acceptable? And I'm trying to see if I can pull up the trailer real quick. No. And that's part of the mystery here. So the trailer was called Feather Friends, right? It looked like two birds flying around. Plot was, I don't know what the plot was supposed to be, but it looked like they just talked to a couple of animals, and that's the movie. But I looked at the group involved, which was called WowNow Entertainment, and apparently their whole deal, their whole spiel is that they make mock busters. They take movies that look kind of like a movie, and they make a very cheap animated version of that movie. And I'm going to show, and they just churn these things out. Like they just have a whole bunch of these things and they all look awful. Let me share one of my tabs here so I could show you a little bit. This is their website. Share screen. This one, no, this one. This is their website. So these are their shows.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Dystopia. What? Dave of the Dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard people seen this one, and apparently it's
Finding Jesus.
Apparently it's pretty bad.
A lot from you two.
God leads by example. Jesus keeps his promises, and so should we. Always.
Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
What
things are
is that?
possible. Praise Jesus, Joy.
Always and forever, Muggles.
What is happening?
Was that like two missionary fish, like spreading the gospel across the ocean? Like,
What is this?
I guess, like, from what I understand, like this format here is the same thing for Feather Friends. Like, it's just these two characters walking around or
Jesus
swimming
keeps
around
his promises, and
and talking to
Could learn
things.
a lot from you two.
God leads by.
What did the crab say? Or was that a shark?
Universe.
All of our fellow sea creatures could learn a lot from you two.
That guy's not trying hard.
But doesn't this, like, if you're not really paying attention, doesn't it look kind of like Finding Nemo or
Yes.
something? Like,
yes,
why is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
yes, and there was another one in
I'll be as fierce
Kung
as
Fu
a tiger.
Panda.
When a chosen boy
Any news on the kid?
takes on an ancient evil, it will be a fight
Wait a minute,
to end all
it's
fights.
a mix.
That a breeze I feel to be the best. He must train.
Kung
Anyway.
Fu Panda. There's a mix of Kung Fu Panda. I saw a little bit of what's the one like prehistoric time with the think damn it.
Crudes?
Nuh-uh. It was the other one with Sid the Sloth and
Ice Age?
Ice Age, because you had those two creatures. Yeah, it was like Kung Fu Panda and Ice Age. John, John is watching us. Hey, John.
But anyway, all right. So that's an example of what they do, right? But apparently they make 50 of these things in like 2 years or something. Like, it's crazy. But I could not find anything about the people behind this company. The whoever owns it, who the actors. I could not find any writers. Like, why is it? Like, all I could find out was like the headquarters is in like Hawaii, and then I stumbled on, because Twitter is a lot of fun. Stumbled on like I said, this was a mild obsession. I stumbled on a hashtag. Oh man, you're gonna have to give me a second to find it. But it was about one of the voice actors. He did like 20 plus of these movies, right? Like, he voice acted. And the hashtag was like, "Someone free this man." This company has him locked up. Oh man, what the
Well, maybe it's his company. He had to do double duty.
Could be. Oh Jesus, that's gonna bother me.
But they're not all. They're not all religious based. It's just a mix of all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know how this company get, because you can find them in like Walmart and some other services, and like, how is this company able to push out this content with having like no backstory or no credibility? I don't know. It boggles my mind. So if anyone out there knows anything about this company, and this is one of their names. They have a few different names, actually. I forget the other ones, but WowNow Entertainment is just one of their names.
WowNow Entertainment. Yeah, how do you get funding? How do they skirt around the trademark and anything else not patents, whatever it is related to, that's obviously like Finding Nemo. It's not the same characters, it's not, but very, very, it's similar in its it's similar.
There's a line that they just don't cross, and they're okay, basically. As long as they're not copying, like straight up copying the plot, everything, I think they're okay. Because you can't copyright titles or ideas, basically. So it's like, as long as they're far enough away where it's not like you just completely ripped off one movie, you're usually okay.
Who accidentally watches these except kids? Or like, how much of the DVDs you think, if they were at Walmart, like $3 versus $20?
Okay, I found it. This was
okay.
This is a hashtag I stumbled across called Save KJ Schrock was the guy's name. And this is people, apparently they think he's being trapped in Hawaii by this company. And there's a hashtag and a bunch of memes. And this is the guy. You cannot keep him locked up forever. Save KJ Schrock. He needs to find Jesus his way out of the cell. He's trapped in WowNow Studios. Like, there was a whole thing in like the last year about this guy. Storm WowNow. This poor man's been through enough.
Does he only voice act for that film company, or has he done 20 for that film company, or just 20 like in general?
It's his. Let's pull up his IMDb, right? Let's go into it. Look at this. Look at the Space Babies.
Oh,
that's a movie.
Right. Okay.
That's a movie.
Oh, he's he's locked in, man.
Yeah, he's.
He
does have an IMDb. He's one of the few voice actors on there that does have an IMDb, but it's all this movie. And look at the years.
2020.
Yeah,
we have a 2018. Yeah, 2018 to present.
Isn't that insane? Like, how do you
wow.
even write this many movies? It boggles my mind. So this is. I'll go ahead and stop there. I know I'm pretty far down the rabbit hole as it is, but
Funny Pets 2 B Team. Come on, man.
Funny Pets 2. Holy shit.
Oh. Hey. Maybe, but you have to. I don't know. Maybe they animate it. Maybe they just they're like, we want to make this film. Just go ahead and do the animation. We'll fill in the words later. We'll just get some people who know how to talk, and they'll just come and we'll just record it and you know, maybe it goes like that. I mean, there's just no way they've produced it and then they've written a script. It's not.
We cut to the studios, or cut to the headquarters of WowNow Studios in Hawaii. All right. So I've just received a shipment of 25 animated movies with no dialogue.
Yes,
so let's do what we do best and make some masterpieces.
Masterpieces.
Let's make some masterpieces. All right. So the first movie up is looking at the cover of it. It looks like it follows a rabbit with a friend dog, and they're going to go around. They're going to talk to people, most likely other animals. So let's get a name for this movie, and then we'll go into what the plot is. Remember, this is for the kids. This is for the kids.
Let's see.
Okay, so it's a rabbit and a dog.
Rabbit and a dog.
Okay. How about we call the rabbit Breck?
Breck?
You know,
okay.
It's a green rabbit. So
it is a green rabbit. Yeah,
rabbit.
The cover, it's a green rabbit.
Look,
It's
Breck.
like in a forest near like a muddy puddle. Let's call it Breck.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, got it. And
let's call the movie Breck. Let's just call
it Breck. I think that's great.
Yeah, I think that sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll call that dog Wonky. How about Breck and Wonky? You think it works?
Fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
Breck and Wonky.
Yeah.
Breck and Wonky.
Breck and Wonky.
Yes.
All right. And what is this movie about? What is these rabbit and Wonky going to do? What's Breck and Wonky? I get a feeling that they're trying to save something, right? Something has changed, and they want to go save it. And they're going to have to go around and talk to everybody to get this thing saved.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And but I think that the dog is like he's not really on the team. He doesn't really follow the plan. Like he's some sort of irritant. He's not really, he's not really being very helpful to Breck, if you will. He's got to constantly he's got to manage that dog. All right. I'm kind of getting that.
And Breck, Breck reads the Bible to him.
Ah, yeah.
Right? Of course.
Yes.
Part of what they're doing is going around spreading the word of Jesus and the love of Christ. They're going to read in the Bible to the Wonky and probably to other woodland creatures, and that will save whatever it is you're trying to save.
I love it. I love it. Should just thinking out of the box here. Maybe do you think Breck should have a love interest, or should he just solely be dedicated to his love of
he should solely be dedicated to his love of the Christian word. There is
I'm good with
room
that.
for so, and also these are animals.
You're right.
That
You're
is
right.
Gross.
That
is
disgusting.
Okay, but actually, I see another shipment coming. We need to get through the rest of these movies.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, moving on. We're done.
We got a lot of movies.
We're done.
A lot of movies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What's the next one?
All right. So this next one. Oh, this one's interesting. So it follows a young boy. All right. It's a young boy, and it looks like he has a larger friend who may be mechanical or some sort of Tron type of thing, and they're going to be going around the city and talking to people about something. So let's let's get a name of this movie here.
Because a boy and a really tall, metallic,
some sort of metal
metal
person.
animatronic.
What specific kind of metals is he made of?
I mean, this is what we're here for, right? It could be steel, it could be titanium, could be iron,
platinum,
platinum, all sorts of
copper.
metals
Copper is really shiny. I like a copper.
Yeah, copper.
Nice
Let's
copper.
go with that. He is copper.
Copper.
He is copper. And he's large. He's big.
Yeah.
What does that sound like to you guys?
Like a kind of copper.
Almost like a giant, right?
Almost like a giant.
Almost. It's
almost like a giant.
But you think taller, bigger? What's bigger than a giant?
What's bigger than a giant? How about we just say big? How about we just say big? Big
oh my
copper.
gosh! Big copper.
Big copper.
Big copper.
Big copper. Which is a robot or bot or animatronic, whatever he is.
Yeah.
And the boy. And what are they doing? What are they going around? Why are they talking to all these other people?
Well, I mean, I think a good wholesome message that they could be spreading is the word of the Lord.
Oh my gosh!
I think that's really good. I don't
That's
know where
it.
you came up with that, but that fits perfectly here.
Wonderful.
Of course, and the big copper guy doesn't even have a soul, so he of course needs to be explained.
Oh my!
The word of the Lord.
Oh, can you imagine the baptism scene? Like, what ocean, what lake? It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be a big lake and the biggest baptism these kids have ever seen. Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
I love that one.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Let's I think I got one more before lunch.
Before lunch.
One more
Let's get this one going.
All right.
Let's get this one going.
I'm going to put it on the projector here.
Okay.
Describe to me what you guys see.
Oh. Wow. Zombies? Wow.
Yep. Yeah, this is a zombie one. Kids, for some reason, they love zombies. I don't know
why. Wow.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a weird, like dystopian kind of world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is it a world? Because it really looks like the state of it looks like a state. There are obvious boundaries. So maybe it's some sort of I don't know, a municipality.
Okay. Could be. It could
like
be
a zombie neighborhood,
zombie neighborhood,
zombie county, zombie neighborhood,
zombie neighborhood. I like it. Yeah.
I like that. It has a friendly, sort of.
Yes.
As a friendly. I mean, and
we're sharing.
And I did watch a preview of this, so like I said, it's already been animated. We just have to kind of fill in. The thing with this one is the main character, which is a sort of teenage girl. She's going around. She's just like taking a chainsaw to all these zombies' heads. That's kind of her thing. And so, let's just figure out what her deal is. Like, what's her mission? Why is she taking a chainsaw to all these zombies? And remember, this is for the kids.
Yeah, I think it's to release their souls from their bodies so they can go to heaven.
And it's that easy, people. It's that easy.
To release their souls.